Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to continue the series I have going on my channel, which is going through my entire makeup collection, and today we are going to go through face palettes. I don't have very many, so this video will be very quick, so we'll just jump right in and get started. So I keep all of my face palettes together on top in the very top drawer of my vanity. So it's the very first drawer at the very top. The only one I don't keep in here, which will be the one I just get started with, is the Tarte. This one is the Eye and Cheek palette. This is basically kind of like a dual thing. The reason I don't keep it in here is because I mainly use this for the eyeshadows, but I did want to show it to you. This was given to me as a gift by a friend. This is a beautiful palette. It comes with 2 blushes and 2 highlights. This one's a little dark for a highlight, but it's beautiful if you use it as like an all over shade for your lids. But when you open it, and this is what I use it the most for, is some eyeshadows in the center. They're gorgeous. This is a great travel palette. Honestly, the only thing it's missing is a bronzer. If it had a bronzer, this would be perfect. I don't know if you can still get this. This was given to me as a gift a couple of years ago by one of my really good friends. Tarte always releases holiday collections, and I want to say this was part of that. Maybe 2 years ago, I want to say. Anyway, unfortunately, you cannot purchase this anymore. If you do ever come across it though, pick it up. This is beautiful. And so like I said, these palettes here are all face palettes. I keep these up top all of the time. This one is the Benefit Earth Angel Force Scope. This is new to my collection. I want to say I picked this up from the Sephora sale this last time they had it. This one is also a really good travel palette. It comes with a great size mirror. And it basically has a lot of Benefit's bestsellers. It has the Hula Bronzer, it has the Honeymoon Blush, and it comes with 2 highlighters. It comes with Cookie, and this one I consider more as a cheek topper. This is Georgia. This is so pretty on the skin. Let me see if I can show you. It's a beautiful little highlight, great topper on the cheeks. This is great too for travel. You can pretty much do your entire face with this, which is really nice. Then I have the Hourglass. This one is the Ambient Soft Light, Radiant Light, and Golden Bronze Light. I think it's just one of the ambient powder palettes. This one I believe is the medium skinned one. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is the medium skin. This one is absolutely incredible. It's part of my 2022 favorites. I love this palette. This palette is so gorgeous. Shades are beautiful on the skin. It gives such a beautiful finish. This is one of my favorite palettes. I absolutely love this. I'm tempted to actually buy the one for deep skin tones because it doesn't look like it's very deep. Because sometimes these ones can just be a little light, but I can totally make this work. I love, love, love this palette. Very happy to have it. Up next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Nudegasm Face Palette. I love the packaging of this. It's so pretty. This is another palette that is really great for travel and just really beautiful in general. Again, beautiful size mirror. It comes with 2 bronzers, 2 highlights. This is great too. You can see me. This is great too. You can totally travel with this and do your entire face with this palette. This is absolutely stunning. And these highlights are, look at that. So, so pretty. Love this palette. And the bronzers too. I mixed these together and they work fantastic. One palette here that you guys all know about. You've seen so many videos on this, so I won't go too crazy with it. This is the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. This one is in the light shade. The medium shade was just a little too dark with the blush to my liking. However, this one is perfect. Oh, you can see yourself. Hey guys. Again, great size mirror, perfect for travel. These eyeshadows are beautiful. I absolutely love all of these shadows. I've made multiple looks with them and all of them just come out great. I'm gonna say the blush and the highlight are not my favorite. They're more of a cream to powder finish, I guess they're supposed to be. I don't know if it's just mine, but I find, see, look, I'm swatching it, and it doesn't give much payoff. I don't know if it's just mine, but I find that I have to really just dig and just constantly reapply to get this to even show up on my skin. Now I know that I got the light, but the medium one was just way too dark. So let me know if you came across that same issue. I'm not the biggest fan of the formula of these, but these eyeshadows are incredible. It's a really good palette. Like I said, maybe I'm the only one that just has that issue, but I just find that the formula of these just doesn't have great payoff, but the eyeshadows in this is great. And next we're gonna move on to the Morphe blush palette, and this one is in the Warm Master 8W. This palette I've had for a while and I absolutely love it, as you can see. If you love blushes, this palette is incredible. If you're somebody who wants to have just one palette of blushes, you don't need any other blush. Once you have this, you literally have everything you need. I have a lot of blushes, which we will do in a different video, but look at these colors. These colors are so good. These two, as you can see, are my absolute favorite. I also really love to mix these two as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. This is a little too much of a punch for me. So I don't really use that one, but this is the only one I don't use. Of this palette, I use all the other ones. This is great. And then the very, very last face palette is basically a Z palette that I made myself. When we moved, I completely decluttered all of my makeup and I kept only what I loved. And this Z palette was the only one I kept, where I pretty much just depotted these myself. So basically with this palette are a couple of different things. Here are two items from ColourPop. This is a bronzer and a highlight, and the bronzer is in Private Party and highlight is in Hello Kitty. And then these two are MAC blushes. This is Melba and Peaches. My favorite way to use this is I love to mix both of these because this is very much like my skin tone. And when I mix it with Peaches, it just gives it a beautiful, bright, but very also subtle, which is kind of interesting. Just the mixture of both of these is really, really good, especially with my skin tone. So I love these for that. This one I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, where I got this from. I think I got it from an Ipsy bag a really long time ago. And I think the brand of it is Pop, but I don't know the name of this color. But basically this is a highlight that I use. I use this in the inner corner or just as a highlight or just as an all over shadow. This is great. And both of these are from an Ulta palette. It's actually from an influencer here on YouTube. She did a collab with Ulta years and years ago. These are for sure expired. I continue to use them. I love them. If you guys remember her name, please let me know. I'm so sorry, I don't remember, but she's the one who had the heart-shaped blush, and she had this tricolor, if you can see that, this tri-colored highlight, and when you mix these together, it is absolutely stunning. So the blush and the highlight came from that palette. That palette also came with a liquid lipstick, and it came with some eyeshadows. I depotted all of them, but when I moved, I really, really had to cut a lot of it out. But I kept both of these because I love these, like the blush and the highlight, and I'll mix it so you can see. So that's the blush and the highlight there. Look at that. So pretty. These just look incredible. I love them. So this little palette is basically all of my favorite ones that I decided to keep, and I depotted myself. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. This one is gonna go back in the drawer, but I'll leave it here for right now. That's all I have for you guys today. Those are all of my face palettes that I have in my current collection that I use every single day. So if you like videos like this, please continue to come back. I'm going through my entire collection right now, and we'll be putting out more videos of the collections I have with swatches and reviews on the items that are currently in my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.